Hey y'all, this is a reading for Capricorn. So sorry for the wait. Excuse my nails too, they just chipped all crazy. But anyway, this is for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. You may also check Mercury and Mars should you feel inclined to. Whenever this reading finds you, or whenever you find it, is when it was meant for you to have these messages that can resonate with your past, present, or future, a mixture of all three, because the energy is the energy and we all just work through it differently. I hope you don't mind this setup where you see the cards or the spread and not me. Let's go ahead and get into it because it's been a while. I didn't expect that it was going to take so long for me to get these readings out. I am in the middle of working on a film, but we have paused production for COVID precautions because things have been shut back down. So we have paused production right now, so I had some downtime, so I rested up and things like that. I'm still in school, so I decided to go ahead and get these readings out before the end of the month because there's only Capricorn, Libra, and there's another sign, Pisces, that I have to do left, so forgive me, you guys. Alright, let's see what messages we have for you. We're going to pull quantum oracle cards, crystal oracle cards, and then we'll pull tarot cards to see what your guides need you to be aware of. What are the messages for Capricorns? Okay, I just saw stuck energy. Some of you could be feeling stuck. I am outside, so if you see any bugs or anything, flies, because I have the light. Oh, courage in reverse. One of energy. Hopefully you can see that okay. I know the lighting is making things a little difficult. Let me turn this down actually because it's almost too much light. There we go. See if this makes it any better. Not really. Courage. Okay. Just take my word for it. Anything else for Capricorns? Alright. Ooh, letting go. And she got 3. Shit. Victim mentality. Victim mentality came out and then it almost wanted to come out in the reverse. So I think I'll read it both ways for you. Let me turn this up a little bit more. I think it's just like the angle of my phone or something. I don't know. We'll work it out. Alright, let's look at this. We got 2 energy cards and 1 consciousness card. Let's see what it's all about. Alright, 1 of energy. Courage in the reverse. Taking a risk in the reverse. When the courage card is reversed, it puts you on notice that there is or soon will be bugs. Soon will be an important situation that calls for you to step out of your comfort zone. This may seem frightening to you, and you may have been avoiding it for a while, but the time has come for you to challenge yourself. In fact, ew. Oh, they coming out everywhere. All kind of bugs. You may have been avoiding it for a while, but the time has come for you to challenge yourself. In fact, this card reverse may require no less than radical action. The action you need to take could demand a deep shift within the logistics of your life. Like getting a new job or even an entirely new career. On the other hand, there may be more of a personal challenge required for you. Immense courage is needed to let go of the addictions such as drugs, drinking, gambling, or overeating. But you have the power and the courage within you to take significant action now. Such choices are truly life-changing. Although the battle you are waging may be with yourself, it is well worth the effort. I have the courage and the strength to navigate any situation. I affirm my power and I trust my own resourcefulness. That is the affirmation for this card. So there's some shifts, some changes that may make you pretty uncomfortable or call for you to get out of your comfort zone. But we know that growth comes from that. So that's 1, letting go, releasing attachment. A woman releases powerful dogs that have been dragging her along. The dogs have been pulling her in different directions and holding her back from inviting options that she has longed to experience. In order to enter these enticing adventures, she is choosing to free herself from those old impediments. And you have the power to free yourself as well. These little bugs are everywhere. There's something in your life that you are ready to let go of. It could be an old job, a location, or even a relationship that doesn't suit you anymore. And whether or not there's an external situation you need to release, there is likely to be an internal pattern that must be shed in order to achieve the happiness and the outcomes you desire. Look within. Are you plagued with a critical or worrisome thought pattern, an unhealthy or even addictive behavior? If so, you need to know that you're engaged in some you need to know that you are engaged in some major self-sabotaging energy. But this is a vibration that you can change. I'm adding words, sorry. This is a vibration you can change. It is time to muster up the discipline you need to let go. Free yourself from the inner and outer beasts that have been dragging you down and open your life to the unencumbered destiny that you deserve. I release unhealthy attachments and make choices that honor me. I move toward my own objectives with joy and trust. All right, victim mentality. Let's look at this. 7 of consciousness. Taking your power back. I like this. I like this a lot, I think. Anyway. A man is hunched over. Goodness, I don't like all these bugs though. They are literally everywhere. Little bitty ones. All right. A man is hunched over in a corner with a rope tied around one wrist. The other end of the rope is tied to the bedpost. Next to him is a picture of a waterfall with the water flowing out of the picture, splashing around him. Though the water represents his spirit trying to lift him up, the man feels hopeless, resigned to his situation, even though he has the freedom to untie the rope and leave. Very, very true. You may have a victim consciousness about a situation you're in, or about your life in general. Although you are feeling powerless, unable to direct your destiny, you are like the man in the card. You have the power to untie yourself, stand up, take action, and move on. There's something so disabling in the victim mentality. It can create a paralysis of will and energy that keeps you absolutely stuck. That would explain stuck energy. There's something so... Oh, I read that. Sorry. It can create paralysis. You read that too. Your attitude may come from the situation or from a power-hungry person trying to control your life. Your mindset may also be sourced in a story from your past where your power was stripped away from you. Either way, you must untie yourself from this negative pattern. Open yourself to the strength of your spirit and reclaim your right to direct your own life. Even if you've had this powerless view for a long time, it's time to stand up for yourself now. The affirmation for this card: I always have the right to make my own choices. I have the strength and the courage to live in my power every day. Okay, so I think this is just like, it seems to be indicative of an ascension, a growth process, unlocking new levels within yourself and just becoming a better version of yourself. So let's look deeper into this reading with the crystal cards. I don't want to smash any of these bugs with my cards by accident. Please go away. Please, please, please go away. Get off. All right. Any crystals for Capricorns? Okay, copper. Love that. Love that, love that. Emerald. Love that. Anything else for Capricorns? Oh, shoot. Okay, I'll take this one. So, kyanite. I like it. Kyanite. Serpentine fell on the ground, as well as Libyan gold tektite. I'll show them to you. I'm not going to read them. That is the Libyan gold tektite. And this is the serpentine. Very pretty lime color. All right. Oh my goodness, these little bugs are everywhere. Copper. We know copper looks many ways, but anyway. Copper, if you're thinking, but copper isn't a crystal, indeed you are a genius. Copper is a metal, but it's such a powerful energy conductor and component of many of your favorite stones: chrysocolla, malachite, turquoise. It has to make the cut. Who needs it? Anyone who needs the proverbial defibrillator paddles. Where to put it? With your epic crystal collection, copper intensifies the potency of most stones, clearing the channels of communication between you and your mineral friends. It's also very protective. When to use it? When it's time to unpack, when it's time to pack up the old idea of who you are and ship it out for good. Move on renewed with copper. Energize your whole world. Listen, there's something you're letting go of, and I feel like this is the old you, old patterns, old ways of being, old habits, old ways of thinking. You're letting it go. Copper is gonna assist you with that. Kyanite. Was this the second one to come out? This was the third. Emerald, yeah. Emerald was the second. Emerald. This is what it looks like. It tends to look kind of teal-ish, bluish, greenish blue, something like that. All right. One of the four precious gemstones, emerald radiates with a wet, lush, verdant energy. Historically, emerald is associated with love, beauty, and sex. So, if you're into any of that, you might want to associate yourself with this saturated green gem. Who needs it? Aestheticists, excuse me, I was about to say estheticians. Aestheticists, bohemians, epicureans, this is such a difficult word. It's too many syllables. Transcendentalists. Whatever. I don't know. I know how to say it, but it's just not easy right now. Anyway, where to put it? On a chain over your heart or on a ring at the base of your left thumb, perched atop the Venus mount. When to use it? When you've temporarily lost the courage to love and be loved. And I think this is about within. When you're in need of a total refresh, open your heart to limitless possibility with emerald. Point your heart toward grace. Again, I think this is within. I think you're learning to love who you're becoming and let go of who you once were. Kyanite. Please go away, little bugs. This is what it looks like. Again, raw versions on these crystals. Kyanite. Blue kyanite forms in long striated columns. Its heady vibe makes it a mindful choice for the 20 minutes in the morning, 20 minutes in the afternoon meditation set. Who needs it? The perpetually restless. Where to put it? On the bedside table, altar, or wherever you're looking to go deep. When to use it? When you find yourself drowned out by that mental noise. Even the greatest thinkers need to be reminded. Thoughts are thoughts. Reality is reality. You can deal with it like an anxious chihuahua, or you can get down with kyanite and align to the moment, to calm and to the moment with your calm and cool intact. Deep in your perspective. Definitely. I think that's definitely going to help with this victim mentality or self-sabotaging thoughts that you may be having. All right, so let's look into this. Let's see where you need to have courage. Where does Capricorn need to have courage? This deck does have some reversals in it. Just FYI, the other decks do not. Where does Capricorn need more courage? Ace of Wands reversed. So lack of inspiration, lack of motivation, lack of drive, perhaps. Even lack of optimism, maybe even pessimism. Wheel of Fortune reversed. Maybe you feel like you're experiencing a period of bad luck. Keep in mind, your perspective can be your reality. If you feel like things are just horrible, this could be like the victim mentality. You could just be telling yourself things are horrible. This is not going to get better. I'm cursed. I have bad luck. Things like that. Let's look a little deeper into the Ace of Wands. Show me the Ace of Wands, please. Oh, shoot. Three of Pentacles. It could be with partnerships, maybe with friendships, collaborative dealings, things of that nature. Maybe you feel like things are not going to go well with some type of group project or collaborative situation, teamwork involved situation. Maybe you just don't feel good about it. Maybe you're just putting your best foot forward, still giving it, you know, still giving it the best energy you can with the Knight of Cups, but you don't feel good about it. You don't feel like, you just feel like, oh well, I'm gonna do my part. Maybe you do have the courage, but maybe you just feel like it's like in vain, or sorry, my little light went off. Okay, whatever. I guess it's just gonna die. Show me Wheel of Fortune reverse. Alright, so we got Knight of Swords and the Four of Pentacles. I feel like this is like somebody telling it like it is, but how can I explain this? It's like being honest and doing what makes them feel secure, like like not necessarily playing it safe, because the Four of Pentacles is about like protecting yourself, security. And then the Knight of Swords is like bringing something to light, bringing some type of truth to light. But this is like, I'm secure, like, hey, it's so hard to translate how this feels to me. It's like bringing attention to something or someone or something that's taking place for the purpose of security or stability, so that something is secure or stable, something like that. Maybe the Wheel of Fortune situation, like if it's a delay of some type of success, maybe it's for the best, maybe that is being revealed, you know what I'm saying? Like maybe something isn't working right now because it's not supposed to, if that makes sense. Let's look at letting go. Let's look at what you're letting go of. What is Capricorn? Oh crap. What is Capricorn letting go of? Alright, we got the Seven of Earth and Two of Water. I think this is like contemplating about relationships. I do feel like this is relationship oriented when it comes to like giving and receiving, maybe groups of people, large groups of people, not necessarily large groups of people, just like working in teams, working with other people, collaborating in general, teamwork. Maybe maybe you're realizing the type of relationships or the type of people that you've been around, it's just not really quite what you want. Like this is a reevaluating type of energy. The Seven of Earth, Seven of Pentacles, like looking at where you put your time, energy, effort, and maybe money, and evaluating whether or not you are satisfied with what you have gotten, your return on your investment. And then we have Two of Cups, which represents partnerships, balanced partnerships. Do you feel balanced? Do you feel aligned within these partnerships? I think you're letting go of a lot of those.
The hair thing is on the stairs.
Okay, thank you. Let's look at the Seven of Earth. Seven of Swords. There's a lot of contemplating, there's a lot of mental activity, thinking about either strategizing how to get these balanced relationships or how to let go of imbalanced relationships. I think you are trying to figure out, okay, how do I find people that are more like me? You probably are kind of scheming and plotting and strategizing in that sense. The Tower. What is this? Something could abruptly be taking place, ending, or a new relationship could abruptly be coming into your life. And you could be thinking that there's some type of deception or there's some type of manipulation taking place. Show me this Two of Cups. I just saw the King of Cups. Three of Wands. Imagination, anticipation, like okay. It's like waiting on something. It's like having some type of expectation. Maybe you're expecting something. I just saw the Ace of Pentacles again also. Or not again, but show me Two of Water. Seven of Cups again. Maybe there's options. Maybe you'll be suddenly presented with a lot of options. And you'll be feeling like, you know, what's up with this? But this feels like some generosity, some gifts. Maybe you're expecting some type of gift or some type of abundance or generosity to take place in your life. Maybe you've experienced a period of bad luck or delay with success, and you've been, you know, giving it your best energy. You've been learning and growing, doing what makes you feel safe, secure, you know, playing smart, trying to develop some type of structure. With the Four of Pentacles is kind of how it feels like. Learning how to save and invest your time, your energy, your effort, and maybe your money. You're letting go of perhaps old relationships, old patterns, old habits, old strategies even. Something is happening suddenly though. There's some type of gift or some type of unexpected something unexpected taking place with this Tower card. Let's look at this victim mentality. Show me this victim mentality card. Page of Earth. There's something that the reason you feel so confused about it is because you need to educate yourself more about it. There's something it's like it's curable with knowledge with the Page of Earth here. The more you learn about something, the less you feel afraid or unsure of how to deal with it. So however that resonates for you. I feel like this reading is all over the place in pieces. I hope it makes sense. Some of this energy I could be picking on could be around you. Hermit. Yeah, definitely higher learning, the Hermit card. Higher learning, researching, going within, maybe getting in touch with yourself, your higher self, mentors. But I think this represents like you just like getting on the internet, researching different topics, going into this hermit mode, going into this shell, if you will, researching different topics, Googling, going down rabbit holes. And some of you could be definitely going through some type of awakening. There could be some truths coming to light, some epiphanies taking place, and that could be sending you down this spiraling rabbit hole, so to speak, or just making you feel overwhelmed with all of this energy, all this information, and you're trying to process it all. So educate yourself, continue to research, and rely on your higher self to make things clear for you. I'm going to go ahead and end this reading here because I feel like I'm just going to go down a deeper rabbit hole. But I hope this helps. I hope this is helpful, and I hope it made sense for you. If you're interested in personal readings, the information is below, as well as if you want to connect with me on social media. And I also do Reiki healing as well. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment, share. And until next time, peace, love, and light. Bye.